Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I found something out today. Well, several things happened today. One is that the things I bought on Amazon, yeah, they came, part of them came today. So, they're coming in like shipments of 3. I got two boxes today from Amazon, from the things I bought on Amazon.com. Now, the other thing isn't coming until tomorrow. So, I don't know, I might do like a part 1 of it, pickups, and then a part 2. We'll see on that. But the other news before I get into this Bleach review, chapter review, this was a good chapter. Medica box. The news today, which I will discuss in a live stream later tonight. Yeah, it's going to be another live stream. But this is not going to be like last night's where I'm going to invite a bunch of females. Yeah. Only, and maybe a few other males. Who knows? And I'll discuss this topic. It's pretty grim, but I had a feeling this was coming about Medica box. But like I said, later on, I'll get into that whole thing. But now, Bleach chapter. This was chapter 534, and this one was called, I'll go find it. This one was called, Jesus, I can't find the title. Hull of Reproach. Yeah, it was basically called, Everything But the Rain, OP7. Hull of Reproach. Now, I've noticed that a few people, I'm not going to make names, but a few people, the general consensus of this flashback is they don't like it. They find it to be, like, annoying. Some people are actually saying they don't like the fact that it seems like Misaki's character doesn't have any form to it, no personality. But, you gotta give this time. But this chapter was actually good. This is gonna get a 4 out of 5. This chapter pretty much seals and confirms that Ichigo is a full burner. Confirms it almost guaranteed confirmation. Beginning part, we got a color page with Ryukin, Misaki, and Ishin holding hands. She's holding their arms. And the beginning part of the chapter is pretty much just Rangiku saying, "Oh, Captain, she's jumping up and down like an idiot." And saying that, "Oh, I have some urgent business to take care of at this sweet shop. Would you take care of this for me?" And she sees a letter saying that he's gone to the world of the living and to smooth things over with the Captain Commander, all right? And she's like, "What the hell is this?" She's complaining that he left, with a damn well please, And do you see what was funny in this part? He's like, pot calling the kettle black much? That was funny. That was fucking funny. I love that shit. And then you see, 534, Hull of Reproach. And we see Misaki, she returns, and she gets an earful from the ant. And apparently what happened in this scene is Katagiri apparently told Ryukin's mother, Misaki's aunt, what happened. Told her everything. Told her basically, "Oh, this happened, so and so forth." And that's pretty much the story. So she's basically stating that, and then when Ryukin, and the actual events is, "I'm back on Basama, have to talk. You helped the Shinigami out, didn't you? And a hollow, defeating a hollow and everything, and we have evidence." And he goes up to Katagiri, And then she's like saying, "You have no shame, do you? With the body brought, Ishida household, you broke the Quincy's code." And Katagiri, he's confronting Katagiri and he's asking, why did you tell mother, and about last night? Didn't we say there was no problems? And then she's like, there is a problem because the whole bit was that Misaki got attacked by the Hollow and got a bite mark on her, and she was injured. And then she's stating that whether the master or the mistress needs to cure it, it will be bad because it'll taint the Ushida bloodline. That the marriage between you and Misaki-sama is simply for the sake of the Quincy's future. And he says, "Damn it, mother." And he confronts his mother about it and says she did nothing wrong and everything, and she says it's fine, Ryu-chan, it's fine about me. Then boom, she falls down, Misaki. And yes, so what's wrong, Misaki? Where does it hurt? And we see dun dun dun, cue the dun 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 music. There's a hole. And Misaki around here, near on Misaki, right above her chest. There we go. There we go. Now this states one thing. Full bring? There you go. There you go. That's basically what it does. That's basically what it states. Full bring. There we have it. Full bring, and also to some extent a guarantee. Well, not a guarantee. I wouldn't say guarantee, but more or less a confirmation about Ichigo's hollow powers. So this is like a standard of two ways, where he got his full bring powers and where he got his hollow powers. Pretty much, he got it from his mother. Go figure. And, you see the hole, and he's like, no way, what is this? And his mother's like saying, a hollow's hole. He walks away from her, his mother, and saying, what do you think you're doing, Ryu-chan? She's saying to him and saying, where's father? I don't know. Just please wait. She says, Ryukin, please wait. And then she says, being in the presence of something we do not understand will only jeopardize your life as well. Stop, Ryukin. This scene was weird because when she's walking out, Ryukin's mother, there's this scar on her leg. I thought that was very strange. I was like, I was very perplexed with that. I don't know what that's about, but there was obviously something going on there. Like she got a wound or something. And she says, please come back, Ryukin. And Ryukin's asking himself, like, why is there a hole? Why is she in so much pain? Why? Why didn't I stop her? Why didn't I intervene? Why? And then the hollow attacks him, Ryukin. And then we see Ishin showing up and attacks it. And he's saying, close call. What didn't like a time. You don't need to thank me. I don't need any thanks from men. And then Ryukin looking at him like, you fucking asshole. You. And then there's an argument here and say, let me see that. Is she? He says, don't touch her. Misaki, why do you think she's in this state? It's because she protected you. And so on and so forth. And saying that she broke the Quincy code. She protected you as Shinigami because then she got injured. Why does Misaki have to go through this? And he's like, the wound from that last time is the reason. This whole wound can only be because of that time. I swear I will. Let's stop this. And that's when Kisuke! Yeah! Kisuke's on the scene. And he says, let's stop this. And he shows up and pretty much looks at them and says, now is not the time to be belligerent. Both of you follow me. I will tell you the choice you'll have to make in order to save that girl. Is this the hand of salvation? And that's where the chapter ends. Now, couple of points that I wanted to point out was obviously the one point I want to point out is the thing with Ryukin's mother, and she had that mark on her leg, and I don't know. I mean, I felt like that meant something. Maybe she was attacked by a hollow, maybe. That's where she got that mark. Who knows? But, yeah, that was one point of the chapter. And obviously the bigger point is the fact that we now know Ichigo's a Fullbringer. It's in his blood. So, in retrospect, he only got one, well, I don't know if everyone's thinking this, but from his father, from Ishin, he just got Shinigami powers. That's all he got from his father. At least from what I'm looking at here. But from his mother, he got the Fullbring ability, Quincy ability, and Hollow powers. To some extent, Hollow powers. And the thing with Kisuke, I can only imagine a few things. I can only imagine a few things with this, but I think what is going on here is they're going to take Misaki, and I guess he's going to seal up the hole. I mean, you know, but he'll probably seal it, but this thing right here is probably going to be passed down. You know, it's like one of those things, like, it's gonna pass down to whoever she, you know? And that's gonna get, obviously given on to Ichigo. And this explains everything. This explains his Fullbring powers. You know, this is the whole bit. I mean, everything fits. This is all fitting very nicely. And I like it. And this is getting a 4 out of 5, people. Hey, listen. This explains everything. Kubo is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. This explains why Ryukin has a bad relationship with Ishin. This explains how Ichigo got Fullbring powers, how he got Hollow powers. Everything's there, black and white. And obviously next week's chapter might explain a few more things with Kisuke and everything, because this relationship isn't just with Ishin and Ryukin. It's Ishin, Ryukin, Kisuke, and Aizen. He's involved in this situation too, explaining about Ichigo's birth. This whole thing. So yeah, this is great. This is going in a nice direction. It's a little bit better than last week because we got the full juice, people. Full story in this chapter. So, the way I see it, and this is, tell me what you guys think about this theory, but from what I'm seeing here, Kubo is he's just slowly but surely revealing bit by bit by bit by bit the events. And I like what he's doing here. I do like what he's doing here. These chapters are short, but give them time, people. Give them time. This is going to be a very long arc. This is going to be the longest arc in Bleach. So you got to give him time. But overall, I like where this flashback is going. I like how he's doing things. We'll see. We'll see. And I like how this meeting of Kisuke, Ishin, and Ryukin was done. We'll see how this goes now. This explains a lot of things about Kisuke. It really does. Next week. It's going to explain a lot of things about Kisuke. And his relationship with Ryukin and Ishin. But yeah. And that's all I got for you guys. So yeah. It's been Bankai 922. 4 out of 5 for this chapter. Better than last week because we got the full juice of everything in this chapter. Everything. And yeah. And there's a lot of other theories going around about Katagiri, that she might be Uryu's mother. It's possible. It's a possibility. We have to wait and see on that, though. But anyway, that's what I got for you guys. This is Bankai 922. Bleach. Chapter 534. That's all I got for you guys. And I will see you guys later. Stay tuned for tonight. Live stream. Gonna go in on a few things. So yeah. See ya.